But before he does that, we've got to find the opponent. He's gone on the missing list.
He failed to make the checkweight limit. Whether I win or lose, I still remain champion.
So we're down here at Landmark Hotel in central London, just for the last press conference. I'm feeling all right, but it's just normally the 2 days before the fight, it's about making weight. So I'm a bit aggy, a bit grumpy, but no, I'm feeling good. I'm going to do my last bit of weight tonight, and I've got to weigh in tomorrow. It's boring, really. You're thinking about your next meal and what you're going to eat after your weigh-in. Camp's gone perfectly. Shoulders feeling good, healthy, fit. I can't wait for my homecoming. I don't think today is going to be an Aggie press conference and bad words, but listen, this is his chance. I don't think he's going to get this chance again to box for the IBF World title. So he's going to try and take it with both hands. But listen, as I said before, I sound like a parrot. I'm fully fit. I'm injury-free. I'm fixed. I'm ready to go again. 2018 is going to be a massive year. I get through Saturday, I mash up Truax, and then next year there's a lot of big fights. I'm a battering watch for it. What's happening? Saturday, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much indeed for coming here today. The boys are back in town.
Just time for me now to come back home. Box in my home city. There ain't fans out there like England fans. Listen, he's actually a good fighter. He's been in there with some good quality opponents, but the level of opponents I've been boxing my last 4 or 5 fights have been the best. And every time that he's stepped up to the highest level, he's fouled. So I'm looking to get in there and doing a proper job on him. And that's like, listen, I've got respect for him. When we get in there, I'm going to take him out.
Like he said, I respect James' abilities. Has a great amateur pedigree. He's got great experience in the pros. But I'm coming here to fight, and it's too long of a flight for me not to come to fight.
Is the Groves one the one that burns? Is that one you really want?
Not really, John. Because I was champ before him.
I know how much you love him.
I went on and achieved a lot, earned loads of money. I'm sweet, and that kills him. Trust me, that hurts him. I'm the champ. I'm really the man. I'm the recognised #1, and that kills him. So no, I'm happy. I'm cool. If I don't box George Groves ever again, I'll be happy. But don't say going forward, the fight for the fans. Yeah, I would like it.
Lee Selby in action as well. Well, he's got a massive year as well, Frank.
He has, but before he does that, we've got to find the opponent. He's gone on the missing list. Just to get the record correct, he weighed in 4 pounds over the check weight yesterday. If the fight goes ahead, and I'm sure it will go ahead, that Lee will remain champion whatever the result of the fight. To say it's unprofessional is an understatement, but we are where we are.
Lee, how frustrated are you to be hearing that?
It is frustrating, but to be honest, with my career this last year, leading up to fights, nothing shocks me no more. So I just remain professional, look after myself, make sure I'm on weight, and I'm ready to fight.
We've heard a lot of words from Josh Warrington about how he's ready for you and what he's going to do to him. Have you got any message you'd like to send to him?
To be honest, I think he's sort of obsessed with me. He keeps going on mentioning my name. Even during his last fight, his corner man, his father, was like mentioning my name. Just leave me alone, give me a break. And I see you when I see you in the ring.
Well, I'm really excited about Triple D. You know, dangerous Daniel Dubois, he does the business. The best British heavyweight that I've seen at this stage of his career in British heavyweight boxing.
I'm learning every day in the gym, and I'm getting better. I'm improving as a professional fighter. So, you know, it's onwards and upwards.
Share my opponent monitor so I could size him up and get a good look at him. I think they went out for a walk with the team, and they missed their cab over to this hotel for the press conference. But no, he's back in his room. He's there, and for as far as I know, he's ready and willing to fight. He failed to make the checkweight limit, which is like 3% of the fighting weight. I think he come over 4 pounds, so the British Boxing Board won't allow him to get down to the 9 stone limit. He can only come in at 9 stone 2. I think with the IBF rules, whether I win or lose, I still remain champion.
But you're not going to lose, are you?
I can't even spell the word. I was scheduled to fight in Las Vegas in January, and like 15 minutes before I was about to weigh in, the medical issue with Jonathan Barros come up, so that fight was scrapped with 15 minutes to go to the weigh-in. So nothing really surprises me now in this game.
Face off, is it?
I box more times in London than any place in the world in my professional career. So it's good that I always get a great reception with the fans, and yeah, I'm glad to be back. I stay professional. I look after myself. I made the correct weight yesterday, and I'll make the weight Friday, and then go to work Saturday night.
Lovely, thanks for
All right, so.
I'm feeling great. I'm excited to be over in London for the first time, and everything's going according to plan, and I'm moving towards Saturday night. James DeGale is a hell of a boxer. He's a real slick southpaw. He's got Olympic pedigree, so he's definitely got experience. We've studied tape for hours and hours on him, and we kind of know what he brings to the table, and we've drawn up a game plan to combat that, and I'll be ready for it.
Stay down. There you go, good.
I imagine it's going to be hostile towards me. I mean, I'm coming to his backyard, and it's his first fight in London for a while, if I'm not mistaken. And I mean, I'm used to having the home crowd on my side, and I've been in big fights and world title fights before where I've not been the favorite. So he's not going to show me nothing I haven't seen.
There you go, good, just like that, again.
I was an American football player and baseball player growing up, and hurt my knee in college, and was looking for something to do to kind of fill the competitive void, and found boxing, and 14 years later, here I am, fighting for a world title, again.
There you go, get out.
I went to school at the University of Minnesota. I graduated there with a degree in sociology and a minor in political science and African American studies in 2006. My original goal was to pay off my student loans, and I just accomplished that a few months ago. So that was one of my only original goal as a pro. And actually, one of my other goals was to travel to different countries to fight. So I've kind of realized both those goals in a matter of a couple of months. So pretty cool to look back upon.
Good.
It's a young man's game, that's for sure. And I'm 34, like you said, and I don't know, maybe 36 is the end, 37 is the end. But who knows? As long as I can be successful and make some money, maybe I'll be around like B-Hop till I'm 50. I don't know.
1, 2. There you go, good. Time. That's good.
That's good.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the reigning and defending IBF super-middleweight champion of the world, James "Chunky" DeGale.
But obviously the last 2 days is always a bit of a struggle, but no, I'm feeling good now. I'm looking forward to going having a nice Nando's. Yeah, and just relaxing, chilling. I can't wait for tomorrow.
Caleb Golden Truax.
I'm gonna see a bit of London. My trainer and I are gonna stay here till Wednesday, and I'm gonna carry that belt around on my shoulder, and hopefully get some free pints from everybody when I go to the pubs.
12 stone.
JD's got his homecoming. It's going to be a sellout. It's going to be a hell of a night. Some young talent coming through. You've got 2 world title fights on the line. Tune in, man. It should be a good show.
IBF featherweight champion of the world, Lightning Lee Selby.
I'm feeling good now. I've got down to the weight. I've just started rehydrating and refueling. I'm looking forward to Saturday night. I finally got to meet my opponent because as we know, he didn't turn up to the press conference. He seems a little bit cocky, a little bit sure of himself. But I'm going to see what he's made of tomorrow night.
9 stone, 2 pounds, 8 ounces.
Estoy como un poco molesto por las reglas que infligieron aquí. En el contrato que yo firmé no venía eso. Yo desconocía. Le deseo mucha suerte, pero creo que mañana va a perder.
All the other fighters on the card know what the rules are, and all their managers know what the rules are, and all their trainers know what the rules are, and they weigh in on time and they do everything correctly. So he needs to look at the people training him and managing him and take it up with them. I won't pay him their commission if that's what they've done to him. Billy Joe Saunders, he's obviously training very hard. He's in Canada. He's been based out there for the last few weeks. But I'm really confident he can come through the fight, and hopefully will come through it. And I hope James DeGale comes through his fight on Saturday. And who knows, maybe be able to match those two up in a catchweight fight in the spring. I'd like to do that at the Arsenal. 2 Arsenal supporters. Find out who's the top gunner. to be honest, I've not even discussed it with either of them. It's just something I've got in my head. It's just something, as a fight fan, I'd like to see.